Hey guys, Eric Romanak with the Siva Fitness channel, and today we're going to talk about our functional lunges. They're a little bit different than a lot of lunges I see. We like to integrate our core in our lunges. That's what we're going to be working on today. This is one of my favorite exercises because we do a lot of walking forward. That is our main functionality as mobile human beings. So to have a strong, sturdy structure that we can even make stronger, that's why this is one of my favorite exercises. But before we do the lunge, we have to do something called a split squat. So what I want you to do is I want you to start with your feet about armpits width apart, like they're on train tracks. And you're going to take a big step forward and adjust your feet until you have a little bit of trouble maintaining the balance naturally. You want to be a little tough. The first thing I want to do is make sure that when I stepped forward that I'm still on train tracks. In other words, a lot of times people step forward and bring the foot in towards a center line like they're walking a tightrope. So adjust your feet as necessary to stay on train tracks in a widened stance. My back heel is up. You may have some toe mobility issues, but do the best you can to turn that back heel straight up and down so you can balance on both balls of feet and the back foot equally. Now here's the part that really differentiates our lunges and split squats from others, and that is core integration. Place your hands on your hips. Use a wall next to you if you need to. Just put your fingertips on there. But I want to practice tucking my tailbone and getting that pelvic tilt back to neutral position. This is going to help engage the back glute a little bit, and it's going to integrate the core. With my core integrated, now the top half of my body and the bottom half of my body are working as one unit. If the core is not integrated, you might feel a little bit more unstable because my legs are having to hold more of this loosened top half of my body. Tucking the tailbone, I'm only going to drop the back knee straight down. I'm not surging forward in this position. I tuck and drop. Back up. Once again, hand on the wall is just fine. Tuck and drop and back up. Now, one other thing that's really important in functional fitness is the idea of torque. And if I show you from the front side here, a lot of times as muscles in the hips might be a little less developed, you might feel a buckling of the knees as you go down. So to make sure that my joints stay safe and I continue to strengthen this structure, once I get into my split squat stance, I'm going to gently pull my ankles and thighs away from each other to engage some of these outer hip muscles. Retuck the tailbone, drop the back knee. Keep your arms active. Exhale on the effort phase. How does this turn into a lunge? Well, you start here on train track feet again. I step and stop, tuck and drop, back to flat foot. Alternate sides, step and stop, tuck and drop. When I step out, I want to make sure I've stepped far enough that my front heel is in firm contact with the floor. In other words, if I start to lunge forward, my weight will go into my toes and possibly overload the knee. Keeping the weight in my midfoot and my heel flat ensures that the muscle and kinetic integration all the way up the chain is a lot more reliable and safe. I can even put weight with this exercise by grabbing a couple dumbbells, holding them in the suitcase position, moving into either a split squat stance or alternating lunges, train track feet, step and stop, tuck and drop. There's a lot of different options that we can do to make this exercise more and more sophisticated and more intense. But the most important thing before we work into heavier weights, faster lunges, or even quick switches is to make sure that we have core integration and that we have the alignment and the torque integrating the muscles of the hips and outer thighs. I hope this was helpful today. Please subscribe to our channel and like our videos. That would help us out a lot. And stay tuned for more great content and lifestyle advice from the Siva Fitness channel. Take care, guys.